Hey guys, it's discussion day, so let's get started. You might notice I'm not my complete enthusiastic self today, only because I am sick, hence the over sweatshirt, shirt kind of deal, and beanie. So I'm not going to be crazy today. But we'll get through the stuff and we'll have a good time. The first thing I want to talk today about is IE9, which is in beta right now, but it's set to launch pretty quickly here. I read an article this morning on IE9. Basically, they are claiming to be the leading browser on the internet right now, or they're going to be, which surprises me because IE has never been on top. Maybe it was when we were using, I don't know, Netscape or one of those crappy browsers that launched in 1997. Basically, they're saying that it's now compatible with CSS3 and HTML5, which browsers were compatible with that back in 2003 or 2004. They also say that they're catering to developers that say you program once, it's compatible on all browsers, which is ridiculous. There's an article on Smashing Magazine right now that basically what they did was they built a web application or a website, and they showed it on Firefox and Chrome and Safari, and then IE8 and IE9. And they were all working perfectly except for IE8 and 9. It doesn't seem like they are actually developing an application that's going to be useful. It's just going to make it more difficult for developers to sort of work in the internet medium. If you check browser statistics, you'll know that Internet Explorer's percentage of usage has dropped tremendously since 2003. During that year, they had 83% of the market. Now they have 31%. Firefox has 45%, Chrome has 17%. And Chrome has actually been increasingly getting more and more users every month. Chrome is amazing. I use Chrome. I'm on a PC. I use Chrome. It's fast. It works well with developing websites. It's the new browser. And IE9 is just going to put another sort of roadblock in the development industry. I wish that they would just cancel IE9, cancel the launch, so people can sort of just, feel bad for Microsoft. Say, okay, well, they can't produce a good browser. I mean, you can't really compete with Google right now, with Firefox at 45 and Chrome at 17. You've got 62% of the market, and IE has 31, and I think Safari's 3.7, Opera's 2.2. So, basically, you have Chrome dominating the browser statistics right now, which is great for me because I love Chrome and it works great with development. Smashing Magazine gave a good metaphor that basically said that Chrome and Safari and Firefox and Opera, they're basically building a starship to explore the galaxy, and IE is building the bicycle. They're not going anywhere. Microsoft will not develop a good internet browser that's going to be compatible with what developers need for today's standards, and that's going to compare or compete with Chrome, Safari, Firefox, and Opera. Okay, next I want to talk about internal web teams at a corporation. Now, if you're part of one of these, I feel sorry for you. I feel bad for you, actually. I used to be one of these guys, and the job sucks. The most web teams that I've experienced working with or being a part of, they're all depressed. They all hate their jobs, and the reason is because they're not respected among the managerial staff. Basically, the web staff, they're techies in their eyes, and they're only there to implement the ideas of other people. They're not there as experts in their field. They're not there to implement new strategies. They're just there to do the job. And it's unfortunate, that's the way it is, but that's sort of the standard of higher-ups, especially if you're in a really large company. So here are some tips to sort of basically improve that attitude from your higher-ups and improve your own personal attitude towards the work that you do, when you'll be happier once you make these changes. Publishing a monthly newsletter is a great idea to get yourself noticed by your peers. So if you actually do the newsletter, you get to give them a little insight on what you're doing. Make sure that your bosses know and that you're putting this out there, and get it to them too, because then they can turn around and say, wow, I actually didn't advise this person that they need to do this. They're sort of just doing this on their own, and it gives them sort of an idea of what else you can provide for the company. This is a big one. If you offer training and workshops to your peers, it lets your supervisors and their supervisors and the higher ups know that you're worth more than just sitting at your desk and fixing a printer or implementing web files. You're more than just a copy paste monkey. You can provide other services and better training to the staff around you. You'll be noticed, and it'll make a difference, believe me. Becoming an expert in your field is ultimately going to give you the perceived notion that you know what you're doing. Obviously you do. You're the expert, you got hired, you're the one doing most of the work, so you have to portray yourself as that. So make sure that you are associating yourself with different mediums and different organizations that portray you to be that expert. Because once people notice that you're involved with those associations, then they will know that you are the expert in your field. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I will be doing a tutorial tomorrow or Wednesday, and I will probably be doing a personal vlog here either today or tomorrow. So I will see you then. Thanks guys.